Good morning, candidates. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You what are Sharma? You are what is the
Rubal
expansion?
Sharma.
Rubal
Rubal
Sharma.
Sharma.
Good. Excellent. This is going live now. I thought
Okay,
let
sir.
us give because only six of you have joined. Once if I make it public for others to come to know, possibly we may get more candidates. Keep that in mind when we are speaking. That's all. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Very good. Ruble, what is the meaning of the word ruble?
Sir, basically, ruble is Russia's currency, but
That is Roule.
yes, but my spellings are my spelling of my name are little different.
Yeah.
In Punjab, Ru means beautiful, and
Oh,
Bal is strength.
acha, acha. Strength.
So this
Strength and beautiful coupled together.
yes, sir.
Excellent, excellent. Very nice, very nice. And you are an engineering student. I am sure you must have had a lot of opportunities where you must attended the say um, GD, is it not? You
No,
must have
sir.
had
No,
no.
actually, I got my job in on campus placement only, and
Hmm.
during that time, there was a test, aptitude test, and personal interview only.
Acha, there was no GD.
No, sir.
Oh, in that particular interview, what were the questions they asked you? Is it that they asked only HR questions or they asked subject related questions?
Sir, HR questions and mainly technical questions because that interview
But
was for
was a
Infosys.
yeah, it was for Infosys. So they asked technical questions. Good. So which were the languages you were familiar with when you joined Infosys? C++. plus plus.
When I joined, I was familiar with only C++.
Hmm,
After that, I learned few more languages during my
hmm,
job.
hmm. Good. Excellent. That is, you must have learned Python. No.
Python, Java, and DBMS, sir.
Mhm. What is DBMS?
Database management system.
What for is it put into use?
So to manage data, to store data, that whatever we code, we need data on backend that we need to store, and when the application runs, we fetch data from the repositories only.
Good. Now, can you tell me what do you understand by networking? What is networking?
So networking is the interaction between multiple systems.
Uh, so, are you familiar about the words topology that is used in networking?
No, sir, I am not familiar.
Topologies. So, I suggest candidates who have had, I mean, you have done ECE or triple E?
ESC, sir,
E,
Electronics and Communication Engineering.
yeah, yeah, ECE, correct. In that case, it is better to revise your computer knowledge, for which I would have given some materials in the, um, I would have given some materials on computer awareness. Lot of materials. I don't know what materials are here, what materials are not here. That much materials are there. So you can go through that computer related material. If you are not having anything readily, you can message me. It must be there. You have to go through the entire lot. So many files are there, you know. For example, if you want to know about bank exams, see here itself, every question on banking is being answered. What following them may be slightly difficult for you, but yes, they do contains Limitation Act, letter of credit, money market. negotiable instruments, new questions asked in interview, like that. So many types of questions are given here. And this one is 2019 S.B.I.P.O files transferred. Here, at that time, whatever files that were in use, I have transferred them. It contains a lot of information, general science, vocabulary, impact of e-commerce, financial market awareness. Of course, things would have changed a little. And in fact, I have given you a sample test of JAIIB exam, interview digest guide of those days, interview supplements and all, then SBI PO point. So, of course, there will be lot of repetition. Risk in banking section, then IDBI interview questions, then one question information on wildlife sanctuaries, because in many of these SBI interviews they do ask about wildlife sanctuaries, or say that power hydro systems, reserve systems, and all that. That is why NPA recovery, like that, women empowerment, then SBI, IDBI, mostly questions. You will have lot of questions, and this subject related questions consists of. This will be very useful for people from commerce background or finance background, because there is a book known as Commerce Background Interview Guide book. It runs to about 20 pages. And for you, the subject is ECE, ना? ECE
Yes,
के
sir.
लिए तो कुछ नहीं है इसमें. Here, chemical engineering is there, civil engineering is there, electrical engineering is there, mechanical engineering is there, then basics of accounting is there. But of course, if you want ECE related questions, you can always search in Google and get it, and also verify what are the questions they have asked so far. It depends. So this
Okay,
one
sir.
I am not going into detail. Nabard materials abhi jarurat nahi hai. Jesse has also come. Jesse is a rare comer. Hmm? Jesse comes once in a blue moon. Correct? Jesse.
Yes, sir, I started only yesterday. I attended yesterday's class. I was a bit late though.
No. Coming late is not a problem. But somehow, yeah. You came yesterday also. But
Yes,
you
sir.
said you were in a church and you had to come late. That's right. Good. No problem. So this folder consists of very many things like economy, then financial awareness, SBI group structure, financial highlights, ratings, like this. So many things. Marketing questions are also given here. Then, yeah, marketing questions. Then olive boat top 40 writing, then structure. Maybe there will be some repetition, but still it is worth it going through this. Yeah. We were concentrating on 2023 S.B.I.P.O in that GD transfer. Now we will come. Good morning once again. Only two of you have come. No problem. For regarding GD, what are the things that we should keep in mind for ensuring success? In the case of your State Bank of India GD, I think you have the facility of having GD either in English or in Hindi. So it depends on, kabhi you can use it mix up also, but not fully. Suppose after opting for English, you can't go and talk only in Hindi in that group. After opting for Hindi in one group, you cannot start talking fully in English in that group. So decide which language are you going to use, and then based on that you can uh, choose the language and then talk. Yeah. Here, uh, the question is, for example, there can be a simple question like, say, the social websites, are they a blessing or disguise? Very simple question. Social websites, are they a blessing in, or is it a blessing or blessing in disguise? This is the question. Supposing we have like this, then how will you proceed? What are the points you will tell? Please try to note down the points. I will give you 1 minute time for you to. Acha, have I shared the file? Yeah. Um, Try to note down 1 or 2 points so that you can discuss about it. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Yeah. So this is the topic I'm giving you, Rubel as well as Jesse. I think both of you can communicate well in English. So you can initiate the discussion. As you know, in group discussions, the person who starts the discussion, he has an advantage. He gets some extra points. Or similarly, if you at least come in second place, third place, it will be good. In the real group, this SBI group discussion, it is not virtual, it is going to be real, where you have to sit in a circle and you must present yourself in a very happy mood and with confidence, and must always be smiling all the time. You must be smiling. You may have enough problems in your mind, but still be smiling, always smiling. And look at the eyes of people whenever they talk. Whenever a person talks, you look at his eyes. And when you communicate also, when you consider one person more suitable for being answered or addressed, you can look at his eyes. Look at the people beside you also. So this aspect we should keep in our mind when we participate in GD. And for ensuring success in GD, number one, not only starting first, and towards the end, when you are concluding also, you must participate. And oh, the most important thing to be done is it should not be as if you are only willing to talk and you are not going to allow others to talk. That is wrong. If you talk more than what is required, then it will result in as if you are dominating the show and you are an aggressive person. So don't do that. And also, the points can be told in simple, I mean, not in very lengthy sentences, simple sentences for, say, maximum 20 seconds, 30 seconds. That will be sufficient. Within that, you cover it up briefly. The success in GD comes in using the proper keywords and then addressing, in case opposite views are there, you can counter that also. This is how you have to do it. And for doing this effectively, one way is to go through the various topics that are given in group discussion ideas.com or other websites. I think there are some websites, I'm not remembering immediately, some MBA websites. Do you remember Rubal Sharma? What are the MBA websites for group discussion? Yeah.
No,
Supposing
sir.
pardon, no. Supposing I search group discussions for MBA, yeah, we will get Siksha.com. See, Siksha.com. So this is one thing. I am just giving the link of this in our WhatsApp group. In our WhatsApp group, I am giving the link of this. This will help you to go through that later on. But of course, it is not that it is, I mean, less. We have sufficient information. Thus, so that is one. So you can read them and then understand. And also, above all, I will always suggest candidates, you must go through the latest newspaper reports so that you can use them while participating in GD. So this is also an important point. Every day I will be sharing with you some of the newspapers like Indian Express or Hindu, like that. And yesterday also I shared them. And at least go through the headlines. That will help you. Okay. So this is the introduction I would like to give you. Number one, neither you should dominate nor you should keep yourself away from the discussion. If you do not participate at all, like because of the complex, then you will not be selected. Not selected in a here in this case SBI, it is not a question of selection. They are going to give you marks out of 20. Out of 20 marks, I think they have group discussion, 10 marks, and then group activity, 10 marks. So in this group discussion, you will be given marks out of 10. So if you participate actively with a smile for at least 3 or 4 times during those 15 or 20 minutes discussion, you may be getting 7 or 8 marks. In fact, I will be happy to tell there are some videos where a candidate has scored out of 50, 49 marks. I don't know whether it is 50 or 50 or 49. There is one girl, and she was not a very extraordinary person and all. She had studied only BSc computer science, 3-year degree only, and she came out successful. The reason for that is her positive attitude and her helping nature. She used during interviews that I am interested in helping people. I do participate in social welfare activities. Like that, she used those points. And that has probably helped her get more points. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. Now, Swapna, the topic we are now discussing is social websites. Are they a blessing or a disguise or not? This is how.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now to start with, Rubal Sharma, Jesse, and Swapna, I leave it to you. I will give you, I think, how many minutes you require, since only three of you are there. I think 6 to 7 minutes must be sufficient. So we can start. Please start. Hello.
Sir, firstly, social media is the means of interaction with other people virtually. People can share their ideas, exchange their ideas and information online across the globe. But social media comes with both positives and negatives. If we use social media excessively, it can turn out to be a disguise. But social media is mainly a blessing. It has connected the whole world and increased interconnectivity among nations, among different cultures. We get to know about different nations, about their economies, about the education system as well.
Hmm. Yes, please come on, come on, come on.
I agree with Arun Sharma. I believe social media is really a blessing because it really helps us know about the news and information that is kept hidden by mass media and their propaganda. So people get to raise their concerns and problems and the issues going around themselves in social media and get attention of the world, like we have seen in the Palestine-Israel issues and all. So I think if there was no social media and such platforms, it would be difficult to know about what's going around actually. We have to rely completely on mass media and people who are controlling them. So I think social media would be a good, it's a very good, really good thing, actually.
Yeah.
Uh, sir,
Next, I think Jesse has not talked. Jesse, please talk.
I just talk now.
Acha, acha, you already talked. Very good. Then, come on,
Sir, is,
continue the discussion.
sir, one doubt, sir, is that regarding social media or social websites?
You can, no, the idea was the topic given was social websites. You can always include social media also into that and then talk. The actual idea of this session is only to get an opportunity to communicate well in English. That's all. The real GD, of course, there you will not have this much time and all people will rush. It will become like a fish market. You will not have an opportunity to speak. And in that scenario, if you candidates try to speak like, your voice is not coming out. If you speak like that, maybe it will not be heard. So this point you have to keep it in your mind. I hope you understand.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now continue.
So regarding, hello everyone, good morning. And as you already mentioned, what is a brief, you gave a brief idea about social media and this and how it is used. I want to share some few positive points about social media. And later, I want to give a glimpse of how it is going to impact and how it is impacting right now negatively. And coming to the positive side of this social media and social websites, it is actually getting people closer and creating an impact in the people's lives. As we have seen WhatsApp and Facebook, it makes the closer contacts even more closer. Like even the family groups that used to be in the past has become even more larger and extended to even beyond countries. Like the people who are residing in other countries can also interact with us now. And regarding the financial services also, we have seen that social media is used as a medium. Like even AI is included in the bank organizations, and these are used to interact with the customers and provide better service delivery. And even the government is using the same media, and like we can see the Telegram group where the my government has created, where the recent updates of government policies are also known to the common people every day. And so these are all the positive points. First, we have to have some caution regarding using these social media, because the negative side of this is the main thing is digital fraud, as the governments and banks are coming using the social media and even SMS and messages with the names of fake names of bank, and these are used to lure the people and customers in order to do the fraud. For example, phishing attacks, etc., and SMSs are sent on the name of the bank, but these are not authentic, and people, if not financially literated, they might be the victims of these digital frauds. So this should be taken as a concern and should be worked on it. And another thing is the social media is making us even more distant. On the one side, it is making us closer. On the other side, it is making us distant. As face-to-face contacts and touch is almost going out now, unless the compelling meetings of the organization or families. And so I think we should see both the positive and negative side.
Good. No, but in GDs, when you participate, either you have to talk in favor or against. Here, of course, we can talk both for and against because it is an opportunity for us to communicate in English. Whereas real GD, you have to say, yes, it is a blessing. You have to choose, no, it is not at all good. These are the reasons. These are the results of this. That's why I consider it a not a beneficial one. Like that, you have to speak out only for or against. You can't be changing stand in between like that. That's
Okay.
one thing. Yeah, here it is okay. No problem. Now, good. Is it over? Anybody else would like to add some points?
So there are many negative impact effects of social media as well. As people are spending more time on social media, they are disconnecting with the physical world, which is
Yeah,
leading to depression, anxiety, and many
exactly.
other health problems.
Exactly.
And one more thing, one more problem that people are getting vulnerable to is cyberbullying.
Yeah,
Cyberbullying has also impacted many people in negative ways, because there are people use different names to bully others, and
yeah,
it cause a great impact on the mental health of the person who is on the receiving side. And
exactly. Especially the young children, like say 15 years, 14 years, and like that, and also people in 20, 21 years, they believe the other side person to be realistic, and they start revealing extra information which normally they will not reveal in the routine course. But this results in the second person bullying the others. You are right. There are, of course, maybe the number may be less in terms throughout the country, it may be in thousands where the population is in crores. But even then, it is causing the mental agony for not only that candidate or that person, but people associated with them are also affected. So this aspect of bullying through social websites, people must be aware of that. And I don't know how it is to be done. For example, even in Western countries, people do say that you have to use the social media for 1 hour only. You have a timer and then work on that. And within that 1 hour itself, if he is being bullied, we can't do anything. So that way, this aspect has to be taken care of, and the children have to be told very clearly about the right approach and wrong approaches being done through social media. This is the point I would like to add over the point brought by our Rubel. Very good. Now, anybody else? I know each one of you must have come across a number of incidents where people have been affected. So that should give us a lesson to be more cautious when we are interacting in social websites. In fact, once it so happened for me, like a company offered to give their advertisement for us, believing that I gave some details, which resulted in my YouTube account and say Gmail account being hacked, and it took a lot of efforts to get them back. Luckily, I had a person known to me working in Google who could help us. And then they are asking all details like when did you start the Google, what is your phone number, this number, that number, and all. In between, over the last 10, 15 years, the phone numbers have changed, and I don't remember the old phone numbers also. So this is another problem. Good. Anything else? Otherwise, we will go on to what I have collected from the chat GPT. So to start with, Rubel will start. Rubel, please read.
sure, sir. The impact of social media in India, as in many other countries, is a topic of ongoing debate, and opinions on whether it is a blessing or not can vary. How here are some perspectives on both sides. Blessings of social media in India: connectivity. Social media has connected the people across India. Just a second, sir. Social media has connected people across India and the world, making communication easier and breaking down geographical barriers. It has allowed individuals to stay in touch with friends and family regardless of physical distance.
1 minute.
Information.
1 minute, Rubel. Whenever we are reading, hereafter, you must read everything thinking that you are going to remember. You have to retain in your mind. Invariably, what happens in such situations is that candidates read it just for the sake of reading and not retain it in their mind. That should not happen. So please read with an idea that you are remembering everything and take special efforts to remember them. Okay,
Okay.
continue. Mm.
Information sharing. Social media platforms serve as a quick and efficient way to share
நான்
information.
ஒரு 10 15 ஒரு 15 நிமிஷம் கழிச்சு வரேன்டா கிளாஸ்ல இல்ல இல்ல நான் வரேன் நான் அப்புறம் பேசுறேன். Yeah, information sharing, please read.
Social media platforms serve as a quick and efficient way to share information, news, and updates. This has played a crucial role in spreading awareness about important issues and events.
Hmm.
Business and economy. Social media has become powerful tool for business in India. It provides a platform for marketing, advertising, and reaching wider audience. Small business in particular have found social media to be a cost effective way to promote their products or services.
Very good. Jesse, can you continue? Political activism.
Political
Jesse.
activism.
Hmm.
Social media has empowered people to voice their opinions and participate in political discussions. It has been instrumental in organizing movements and protests, providing a platform for political activism and social change.
Hmm.
Concerns and challenges of social media in India. Fake news and misinformation. The rapid spread of fake news and misinformation is a significant concern. False information can easily go viral, leading to misunderstandings and potentially harmful consequences. Privacy issues. There are ongoing concerns about the privacy on social media platforms. Data breaches and misuse of personal information have raised questions about the security of user data.
See the
Cyber
1 minute. We were discussing the same point only, but we were not able to use these particular words like misuse of personal information, privacy, like that. So if we get familiarized with such words, maybe our GD will be very good. Continue. Cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying. The anonymity provided by social media can contribute to cyberbullying. Individuals, especially young people, may face harassment and negative consequences online. Polarization and hate speech. Social media can amplify polarization and facilitate the spread of hate speech. Online platforms have been criticized for not doing enough to curb the spread of this divisive content. Digital
Very good.
addiction.
Next, our Swapna. Swapna.
Yes, sir. Digital addiction. Excessive use of social media can lead to digital addiction, affecting mental health and overall well being. The constant need for validation and comparison with others on social media platforms can contribute to feelings of inadequacy and stress. In summary,
This is a very important point, you know. See, what happened, whenever we make some posts, we always expect so many likes, so many positive comments and all. That will make us long for that and put us into inconvenience. Good. Especially for younger people, not for old people like us. We know nothing is very important. But still, youngsters are affected by. Continue.
In summary, social media in India, like elsewhere, has both positive and negative aspects. Its impact depends on how individuals, communities, and the government navigate and address the challenges associated with its use. It can be a blessing when used responsibly for positive purposes, but it also poses risks that need to be managed effectively.
Of course, this is a very good write up for an essay like thing. But in GD, you have to choose either the top one or the bottom one and then try to speak on this. This point we have not given. While discussing, all the four of us, we forgot to tell about fake news and misinformation. This was not told, whereas we covered on privacy, we covered on cyberbullying. We did not have an idea about hate speech and all. This was not covered. Digital addiction was also not told clearly, but of course, a reference was made. And there was, in our discussion, there was no reference about political activism because we never think about politics. Similarly, there was not much of a reference about its effect on business and economy. These 2 points we covered. So thank you. You participated well. Now, would you like to add some questions? Anything that comes to your mind, you can ask anything. And regarding this group discussion, it will be like this. And the topic, I think I don't know whether I have given all the topics. One you can get from groupdiscussionideas.com. Another one I told you, siksha.com. And some more are there. I will give you the links in our WhatsApp group. Using that, you can prepare for all those things. And again, let me repeat, you should read with an idea you are remembering. Now, how will you rate your participation in this exercise? Only three of you were there, and fourth person was myself. How will you rate yourself? We will start with Swapna. Swapna ji. Swapna is from Andhra Pradesh. Tell me.
Sir, for if it is for 5 marks, I want to rate myself 4, sir.
So you want to rate yourself at 4 out of 5.
Yes, sir.
Normally, 10 marks are given for GD. In our SBI, they will be giving 10 marks out of 10 for this and 10 for another one. So out of 10, you rate yourself at 8. Okay, fine. Next, our Jesse.
Sir, I think I would give myself a 6 or 7, sir.
7. Okay, good. You talk nicely only. All of you talk nicely. Then Rubel.
6 to 7, sir.
No, but still you're having fear in your mind. That fear should come out. In fact, you can talk little boldly also. Okay, you should talk boldly, and you must present yourself as a very confident girl or confident lady. This is what is required. Anyhow, don't worry. I will stop recording. I will stop this live. I told you it was going live.